Hi and welcome. I'm Tracy from Toronto and this is my GrizzlieKnits podcast. It is my podcast on knitting and crocheting and everything fiber, and I'm so happy to be here. I've tried a few times to record over the past few weeks. Unfortunately, life just got so busy and I didn't have the perfect time to sit down. And then I realized today there is no perfect time. Anyways, I'm here, so you may hear background noise, you may hear someone's practicing an instrument, someone's watching Netflix, the house is full. I'm in my bedroom right now, actually, so a new backdrop you'll see. I just thought there's no perfect time, there's no perfect lighting. I'm just going to do it because I really want to connect with you all. I have some things to show you. I have been knitting quite a bit, and I have a few gift knits to show you before they go off that I wanted to tell you about. So let's take a deep breath, not rush through this, enjoy it. And let me tell you about what I'm wearing. I'm already getting hot, so this might come off. For those of you who are new to the podcast, welcome. And I am going through that wonderful change of life, and I get hot in a hot minute, and I actually feel so hot that I feel like I'm suffocating. I don't know if that's normal, but that's what's happening. So this is about to come off. But the sad part is I'm not really wearing my knits too much, definitely not my sweaters. So I'm trying to incorporate ways of wearing my knits. Like I said, I'm in Toronto, it's quite cold out, quite snowy. This is a vest I made. Let me just get the name of it. It's called Take Your Time Vest. You know what? We're doing it, we're going in. Okay, it's called Take Your Time Vest, and by Caidree, and I made it last February and I really love it. I'll just stand up. It's just a little vest like this, and I did a little split hem, but yeah, I'm so hot I can't wear anything under it. But this was good because I can take off my cardigan in a flash, in a hot flash. Okay, enough about my problems. I have 4 finished objects to share with you. I'm going to do the Aura vest first. So if you watched my last podcast, thank you. I started the Aura vest by Irene out of some beautiful yarn from, where was it from? Oh boy. I don't have my usual setup. Okay, it is from the Knitting Loft here in Toronto in their Cheeky DK, and the color is Genie. And I'm going to show you in a minute. I'll put a picture up here just so you can see what it looked like. It's all lace, and somehow your friend over here screwed up the lace and could not get back. And I was frustrated, and I thought I'm gonna have to rip it out, and then I decided to make a creative choice. So let me show you it. This is the Irene vest by Caidree. No, the Aura vest by Irene Lynn. There we go. So the gray is just some scraps that I had, and I held double. Got little fluffs here. So basically I did this around here. You can see I made a mistake and I couldn't get back. So I decided to make this have big ribbing, long ribbing. And I did the twisted ribbing like she puts in her pattern. And I did I did split hem. So is it like the pattern? Not really. Am I sad? A little. But I think I saved it. I think I'm gonna wear it. It's very flattering. It's very drapey. When I put this in Ravelry, I will put my mods just in case you're like, oh, I want that. Yeah, and then I just bound off in the color. And I really have no yarn left. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I was running out of yarn, and I really didn't want to buy yarn because I really didn't know if this was going to be frogged or not. So I brought in the gray just in the sleeves, and I brought in the gray at the bottom. So I think I saved it. I don't think I tried again because I'm just like put off now by the whole situation. But I do love lace. But I don't know if lace loves me. But anyway. Yeah, I'll wear it for a future podcast. And I think it'll be nice actually to wear. So lots of holes, lots of air flow can go in it. All right, we finished that. The next thing is so cute. I can't wait to show you this. I needed, let me just get my notes here. Okay, I needed a little child hat because my mother asked for a gift for a helper that helps her. And he has a 1-year-old, a little girl. So she asked if I could make a little hat. So I was looking through my hats and I was trying to think, you know, I mean, I wanted it to be cute, but I wasn't really sure what I envisioned. I definitely wanted to use scraps. I didn't want to buy anything new. And I wanted it also just to be yarn that they could wash and, you know, that kind of thing. So I came across a really cute pattern called Colorful Mini Heart by Fox and Pine Stitches. So I got this on, did I get it on Etsy? Why do I feel like I got it on Etsy? No, I got it on Ravelry. Okay, and here it is. It is so adorable. I love how it turned out. So cute. So I did the size 1 to 2 toddler, and it came out quite small. So, you know, that's something to take into consideration. I think this will fit her, but because of the stranded color work, you know, it always kind of tightens it in. I started it on Thursday, November 28th and finished it on the 29th. So it's a really quick knit. I used the loops and thread charcoal from Michaels. And then for the rest, I did scraps. The gray, no, the gray was already, sorry, this is done in what's it called? In worsted. So I had some gray in worsted, which was really kind of sweet. It has some white in it, but the pink, I didn't really have a nice pink in worsted. So I got 2, I held a fingering weight double. Did I hit? Okay, now I think the whole thing is DK. I don't know, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Like it just all worked. Whether it was DK or worsted, it worked. And I didn't write down what size, but I did follow the pattern for the needle size. So I think you'll be okay there. Anyway, the pink is so cute, the way that it marled up, and you can't see that it actually has a little sparkle. And then I just did a tiny bit of the ribbing with that. So I held that double, the rest single. I loved it. I love the crowns. I love the decreases. I think it's so cute. I think this would be if I had to make another girl's hat, I would definitely pick this again. I love that one. Okay, so this is going off soon as a gift. And another gift knit that I made, I think I had, what did I have before? I think I had the hat, I was working on the hat last time. The pattern is called the Cozy Hearth Mittens and Hat by DanaRae Makes, and I used Estelle yarn worsted in the Golden Heather, and I made my Felix sweater out of it, and I had quite a bit left over. So I finished the hat, which came out really nice. So it's got a really nice slip stitch pattern, and I just put a pom-pom. I have like a whole basket of pom-poms from all different places, and I just went through. And then I made, to go with it, and it comes with the pattern, the mitts. Now I'll try them on. I have a really small hand, so I never, if it's too big on me, I know it's gonna fit a normal person. person with a normal size hand. And here they are. And they came out so well. I really like them. So this is you get, in the pattern, you get the hat and then you get the mitts. They're like separate pages, but they're a set. And if I do believe, I think this was one size fits all. But it really does, because it's really stretchy. Actually, these would be a little big on me, to be honest. Usually if I make mitts for myself, I make a child's size. But I think the person I'm giving this set to, it's going to be great. So that's a cute set. I'm really happy with that. I do have a bit more gift knitting to do, and I haven't started anything, which makes me a little bit nervous, but we're gonna buckle down. Let's just say that. Okay, things I've been working on. Oh, I am working on a gift knit. Let me start with that. I showed this in a podcast before. I'm just making some plain vanilla socks for my son's friend. Here they are. I wasn't doing 2 at a time, and then I changed it to do 2 at a time, and I'm liking it much better. So this is them, just plain. I'm still doing my gusset decreases, almost there. This yarn is really nice. This is I used to get Yarnable a couple times in the past before prices went sky high. So I'm pretty sure they're both Yarnable. And her favorite color, she said, was, I think, orange or green. And now I can't remember, but it's okay because it's got both. So I really want to get these done. So this is going to be definitely a priority. What else have I been working on? Okay, I want to show you 2 advents. Oh, I'll leave Advent to the end. I have been working a little bit, and I'd like to continue a little bit more on my Oak Creek cardigan by Claire of, oh my goodness me. I knew I'd forget this. Okay, I'm going to write it down I don't think I'm going to get it quick enough for everybody here. I'm Oak Creek cardigan by, Indigo, Autumn and Indigo. There we go. Autumn and Indigo. I'm using Barocco Vintage DK, which I am absolutely loving. Oh, this is in my cute Amy from Noble Character Crafts. She used to make bags, and I've managed to snag a few of them through the years. Amy, if you're watching, we all want more bags. No pressure. And yeah, so it's light gray, dark gray. It's knitting up so nicely. So I did split for sleeves. I'm following the pattern, the size small. And here it is. It's hard to see a little bit. It's got a lot of ends that I should have cleaned up before the podcast. But I'm really liking it. So it's just going to be a really nice, feels soft, like light but not too light. I think it's going to be a great piece. And then I'll bring in the dark charcoal for the big collar. And I think I'll have enough. Famous last words. I think I'll have enough. Anyway, I'm enjoying that. And now I'm at straight knitting. So this could be a travel project, which is great. Okay, so working on that. Now, we will go into a little bit of Advent knitting. So last time I told you guys I was going to do 3 Advent projects, and things have changed. Surprise, things have changed. I wanted to do socks, and I wanted to do a stripe a day. That's not working out because I'm too busy doing all the things. But I still want to do a stripe. It's not a day, but I am working on it. So I went through all my cute little scraps. Where am I going to put this? Okay, try to balance it like this. So I divided them into 2 bags. So they're identical. and I started socks. I had this beautiful rusty kind of red color, which I got in Quebec City. And that's what I'm doing for the heels, toes, and cuffs. So I did start it. You know what, I'm gonna put that on the ground. There we go. And I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm not gonna put like pressure on me about one stripe a day because it's just not feasible some days, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing 2 at a time magic loop, which I'm also enjoying. And I'm just randomly picking out of the bag. And I've got a cute little tree with a hat hanging down for holiday time. So this is like kind of like an Advent for me. Not really, but just enjoying it. Who knows, might get back to 1 stripe a day, you never know. Miracles happen. Okay, so that's one Advent. Now, I talked about last time in my podcast that I was doing a mystery cowl, and it was called the Merry Maker's Mal, I think so, by Tellybean Knits. I started it, and it was not for me. It wasn't that it was a mystery. It was that it was taking a lot of time, and I was finding that's all I had time for. And I was getting a little bit frustrated because I have other things I want to work on. I have gifts, but it wasn't, you had to pay attention. It was all charts. And I, you know, there comes a time when you have to kind of step back and say, am I going to wear this? For me, like if you're a process knitter, you could knit all day and then unravel it and you'd be happy. I like to either gift or wear my things. So I do like them to be practical to a point. So I was on clue like 4. I was on clue 4, and I was just like having to read charts and increase and decrease. And I thought, you know, I'm putting a lot of work into this. It's taking a lot of time. I'm not even 100% sure I'm gonna wear it or even gift it. So I thought, nope. And I stopped, and I felt like a big relief. So that's when you know things, you know, it's not for you. So that's been taken out of the equation. Then December 1st, I opened my Polka Dot Creek Advent, which I saved up all year for. And oh boy, I have not been disappointed. It is an elf theme. So it's 24 Canadian dyers and their favorite elf quote. And I'm just gonna give you a little peek of how it comes. It looks like this. Everything's wrapped and everything has the cutest little sticker to do with elf on the wrapping, which is adorable. And the first day when I opened it, I got the bag. And to be honest, I don't even remember pressing that I wanted the bag. So what a great surprise that I did. Oh, it's so cute. It is an elf theme bag, and it's got candy corn. I'm sorry if you hear my dog. Oh my goodness. It's got lots of like the maple syrup and everything. It is a beautiful bag by So Shannon Designs, which no, not So Shannon. So Violet. I'll write it down. But you know what? Whoever it is, I'm pretty sure they're closing their doors. They're not making bags anymore. I'll have to check that out. The zipper did not come with a charm, but my daughter put this little gumdrop I had, and it fits so well. And inside, guys, it's all lined, and it's got the cutest quotes. Oh, I just adore it. It is making me so happy. So today is day 7. I haven't opened day 7. So what I'm going to show you is day 1 to 6. If you're behind and you don't want anything spoiled, please jump ahead. But if not, so, Yes, I was going to make the anthology throw. I had every intention of continuing what I started last year or earlier this year on the anthology throw. I was so sensible. I was like, yes, I'm going to continue it and blah, blah. And then I was like, I don't want to. I want something new. So I've always wanted to make the jelly roll blanket by Bakery Bears. K something. K Byron? That sounds weird. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. Yes, I wanted to start that, but I also wanted to bring in a neutral. So I had last time showed you guys all those beautiful yarns I got from Knit Picks. So I pulled out the palette. Where's my, oh, here it is. So the palette yarn, fingering. And this is the color Oyster. So I have 2 of these, and I figure, hey, if I run out, that's easy enough to get more of. So I started it. So I'll show you what I have so far. This is it. It's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be chaotic. So this was day 1. And I can't really remember off the top of my head all the quotes. This was to do with candy. I do remember that. So what I'm doing is I'm doing 34 rounds. Oh, I love how it looks in the camera, like all swirly. I think it was something to do with swirly, like swirly gumdrops or something. Anyway, then I'm doing, I think it's 6 rounds. I'm showing you the wrong side. 6 rounds of my palette. And then this was the 2nd day. And then I'm working on, then I did my palette, and then I'm working on the 3rd day. I think I'm getting close to that. I have a cute little progress keeper from Gentle Island. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep going with this strip till I think it's going to be long enough, and then I'll attach the 2nd strip. I will be using Kay Linton's, this Crazy Sock Ladies modification for joining, because I think that looks really, really nice. Oh, and I'm using 3.75 3.75 needles, millimeter, and I'm doing double pointed just because it's very easy. And these are my wooden ones, my yes. So I have so far, so that was my next day. So this was day 3. I have day 4 coming. This beautiful blue. I don't know, it's 20 grams, but boy, oh boy, does it look a lot. Oh, and I'm gonna have, because I'm doing 34, or 34 rounds. For instance, I have like so much left. Like, okay, I have all this left of the purple. So I will be bringing them in after the 12 days, or 24 days, because 24 days wouldn't be enough at this rate. So I'll be seeing the colors again, which I think will be fun. So that was day 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have, what day is this? No, that's not it. I have let me put on my glasses so I can read you the cute quotes. If you're an elf fan, you'll like it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is day 5. Wait, no, I'm missing something then. Oh, today's day 8. Oh, time's going so fast. Okay, day 5 by the Creative Knitter. Isn't that pretty? And the quote was, "Bye, buddy, hope you find your dad." And then day, we do have a repeat. Okay, so not of yarn, of quotes. This is day 6. and it's by Allison Barnes. And this one is Baby It's Cold Outside. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then we have, again, by Buddy Hope You Find Your Dad, by Bramble Ridge Hand-Dyed. But it's a different color. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, so I am loving this. It is so much fun. And I really wanted to keep up with the knitting aspect, but it's not happening. So I've decided, okay, it doesn't happen. Like, I'm enjoying it. And boy, it'll get me through January and February, adding to it. I think once I start seeing it grow, it's going to be so exciting. So that is what I've been working on. I do have a men's hat to still make. I do have a couple of small objects to make. I want to, if you saw my video in the fall, I crocheted my daughter a loaf cat. I want to make one of those for somebody. And what else did I want to make? Oh, I think I wanted to make a chicken. Doesn't everyone want to make a chicken? So I have a lot to make. So I have to get cracking, but I'm really enjoying everything. So that's that. And I did want to mention a few Vlogmases that I'm watching. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, I'm sure nobody does, lots of time to watch all the great podcasters that are doing Vlogmas. But so I've just picked a few that I'm trying to keep up with, the ones I enjoy. So I really like Rose Opal Knits. They do a podcast and a Vlogmas, and they just show, you know, what they're crafting that day or what they're baking or cooking, and they open their advents, and it's short and sweet and perfect. And I do watch Sandy by the Lakeside, who, although, boy, you want to just go shopping after watching Sandy, because she buys the most beautiful cookbooks and knickknacks and stationery, and you have a bad case of the I wants after watching her. So I'm like, no, just watch her and be happy for her. You don't need that too. But she's a great one to watch. And I'm watching Fiberbound from Australia, which is kind of cool because they're at a totally different season than we are. And she's showing what she's making and her advents. And she's always, she seems like a very sweet person. And you always get a good feeling. I want to know if you're watching anything. Are you watching any Vlogmases? Which ones are you enjoying that maybe I can try to add to my list? Or are you too busy? Or what do you like to watch when you knit? Because that's always, you know, we do have watching time when we can. So I was just wondering what you're watching. And that's about it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for hopping in and spending a little time with me. I'm sorry it took me a little longer. And let's see how much I can get done in the next few weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.